Lord. Oh, Lord. Mm. Oh, ooh, this coffee is good. Reasons, the reasons that we're here. Mm. Oh, this coffee is so good. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in, you all. Good morning. TGIF, baby. Couldn't come enough. Couldn't come quick enough. TGIF. What's up, Rainy Bowl? Thank God it's Friday, Robin. Thank God it's Friday, CDP. Mm, 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 mm. The Volvo. I'm driving the Volvo today. I need to take her out, so I said I'll drive her today. And then I'm put it back in the garage. hmm Driving in the V. That's it. Just driving in the V. It's so nasty piece of little car. Ain't nothing special about it. Just it's just what it is. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Y'all come on in the room. I'm just waiting for y'all to come on in. I'm not talking about much right now. What's up, Robin? What's up, Kim? I see y'all coming in. I've been driving. Well, see, the Stankin' Lincoln is a hybrid, and the Stankin' Lincoln is good on gas. Miss Volvo, baby, she eats this gas up. Okay, she takes high tests. She takes high octane gas. Okay, and she be eating that gas up. Miss Lincoln is hybrid. And baby, I can ride her for the whole week and still have half a tank left. But today we're gonna do Miss Volvo. Okay, you gotta switch it up every once in a little while. mm Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna go with the car that is low in mileage. And baby, I don't care what the government say. I know gas prices may be down from last year, but they ain't down. Hello, somebody. So yeah, what's up, Darcina Denise? What's going on? Mm. Oh, this coffee is so good. Well, since you all are here, I'm just going to go ahead and start talking about a few things that I saw yesterday, some things that have come about today. Um, so Jay Dunn is now saying, "Hey, I struck Nest Channel." She showed the proof that she struck it. Yeah, that's what she's doing. So she's striking Nest. She's striking a whole lot of people, pouring bomb and lemon. And the thing is, she's out of control. She's okay with you until she's not okay with you. And this is why I would rather not even be involved in that foolishness. This is why I will not allow her on my platform anymore. You know, again, Jay Dunn, you messed up. I thought you were a changed person. I told you my format has changed. So when you got disrespectful after, saying what you were saying, and I thought it was way off, you really didn't read the room, and then you brought up Vivian's mom. It was just like, oh no, this is not gonna happen again. She's out. Because again, you came up on the back of the people, not because I needed you up here. And you haven't changed. So I definitely will not be bringing you back. And I just think it's sad that these content creators now are using that method to take people's channels down. It's foolish. It's dumb. So what are you going to do when there are no more channels? You think people are going to run and come to you? I mean, is that your flawed way of thinking? I just don't get it. And hurt people hurt people. And these people are truly hurt. And that's why they sit here and hurt people. This is exactly why. Hurt people hurt people. You hurt me. You made me feel bad. I don't know how to internalize this stuff. I don't know how to deal with this stuff because I don't have really good self-esteem. So I hurt you and I get back at you like this because it makes me feel good, even though in the scheme of things, it's hurting the whole sector. But I don't really care about the whole sector because I'm a narcissist anyhow, and it's about me and my feelings. And screw the sector. I mean, that's how I look at it. That's how I really look at it. And I just think it's really sad. I just really think it's really, really sad. Um, I want to thank Brian coming up and being a good sport. Let me tell you something, Brian. I really don't have a problem with you. I do think you crazy as cat pee, but Brian, this is entertainment. This is a show. This is a show, and I don't know you personally. I don't. I only know what you give me, and that's it. And I thank Brian for being a good sport. I think he's understanding that maybe once this show is clicked off, it's clicked off. I don't come back. I don't be thinking about y'all and what I'm gonna do. No, we don't. We don't. But Brian, I will unblock you today. I didn't know how to find you, so anyway, I'll know how to find you now. Cause I kept on getting big man clicking up and Deanna Irvin every time I type you in when she going in on you. But now I know how to find you. Um, Shout out to what's his name? What's that band name? What's his name? Easy Rider. What's the what? Wait, I forgot that man name now. Free who? What's his name? Who came on last night? And who looked like Wiley with straight eyes? What's that man name? I really forgot that man name now. Oh my God, what is the man name? Y'all help me out. Happy Life. Okay, Happy Life. Baby, I said Free Willy. Ah! Yeah, I said Free Willy up here. Happy Life. Happy Life. Let me give y'all my true assessment of Happy Life. I'm gonna give you my true assessment. I ain't gonna hold no punches, no chaser. Happy Life is country. Um, Happy Life is definitely same gender loving, bisexual at the most. Um, Happy Life act like he's slow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Happy Life don't think quick. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I don't know if the man is an IEP slow because I don't really know him like that. But he is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Because when I said, what is the mascot, he could have said Golden Eagle. Because if you say, what is the mascot for Norfolk State, I can say Spartan. I can say it in my sleep. You can ask me, and I'm unconscious. I can say Spartan. Okay, I could at least kick that out. He talking about something they answered before him. No, you ain't the smartest. You ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. So I'm gonna say that. But I will say he was entertaining, and it's about entertaining. It's about entertaining. Now, a lot of people got mad because I said his lips look like they can suck paint off a building, and I was alluding and I was flirting with him. I'm gonna flirt with that man. Let me tell you something. I don't want nothing on YouTube because what I got it. What I have is what I'm satisfied with. I just want to make that very clear because some of you all take entertainment to mean something else. Now, I will say this. Happy Life was flirting hard with Queen Tulsa in that back. Okay, it was numbers being dropped. It was flatteries going on. So I was very like, Queen Tulsa, what is you doing? And I know what Queen Tulsa be doing. See, Queen Tulsa knows how to prey on the weak. And if you weak and if you crazy enough to get on the phone with her, baby, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, baby. Queen Tulsa is like a porcupine. She is like a porcupine. Okay, if she likes you, she won't put them quills up. But baby, she trying to get you them quills coming up. That's all I'm gonna say about that. She's a cold snake. Come on. Girl, don't believe no lies. He's a cold-hearted snake. Okay? You get up there and get caught. How that song say? Oh, here she come. Watch out, boy, she'll cheer you up. Oh, here she come. Watch out, she's a man eater. She's a man eater, honey. Okay? Baby, you don't take that thing home. You talk to that thing at school. Okay, you talk to that thing at the gas station when you see them. Hey, how you doing? Okay, God bless you. That's what you do, but baby, you don't take that thing home. You don't bring that thing into your house and your life, especially when they married already. Mm. Anyway, but it's entertainment. It's entertainment, but baby, ain't no real numbers coming down. No, ma'am. Mm. And you got to keep your phone conversations chaste. When I have to talk to men, I start off by saying this is not no sex, this is not no booty call, this is not no let's get to know each other. I'm telling you to help you with your channel, XYZ, or I'm giving some kind of suggestions. But baby, because I don't know why people think folk thirsty. Ain't nobody thirsty for nobody on YouTube. Now let me tell you something. If I were single, which I'm not, but if I were, it is not hard in a city of 1 million people to find somebody. You hear me? And then you got Houston down the road, and then you got that beloved Austin. that's 45 minutes away. Ain't nobody got time for that. Trying to find somebody on the YouTube streets. That's crazy. Mm-mm. So that's all I wanted to say because again, people think folk thirsty. Nobody ain't thirsty. Well, let me stop. Let me speak for me. I'm not thirsty, baby. I bring my own circle water and my own coffee. All right. What's up? I don't know if he gonna be mad or not. He may want to watch. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I don't know. Don't get me the line. Let me tell you something. Anyway, but I look, y'all. What got me was y'all. I didn't know Honest Roll had went to Norfolk State. I didn't know why I missed that. I don't know why I missed that. I didn't even know Honest Roll had went to school. I don't know why I missed that. I didn't even know why I missed that. Oh my God, I didn't know why I missed that, baby. I missed that whole thing. I'm like, how did I miss that? I guess I did. Kim, I would pick nobody. I would pick nobody. I would pick nobody. Nobody. They're not being real. I would pick nobody on YouTube. Even if I had a choice, I would pick no. Uh. Mm-mm. I leave virtual stuff alone. I'm being real. I leave virtual stuff alone. I'll pick nobody. Nobody. Mm-mm. So yeah, that's the honest truth. I still see these people in these little silos. I'm with this group. She with this group. They with this group. That stop down say he in the bike. She in the bike. All of that. No time for it. Again, you all. I just see little small stuff. So anyway, y'all, I'm taking TGIF. It's Friday. I'm reading y'all comments. If you want to sound off, you can sound off. The biggest donkey of the day. Lord Jesus, who the biggest donkey of the day? What you want to talk about today? What's pissing you off? I'm reading your comments and I'll drop the link in a couple of minutes. I know that's right, Pastor. Business is business, baby. Business is business. Don't mix business with pleasure. Okay? Mm. I'm gonna tell you what though, we have some pretty together sisters on YouTube. I will say that the women here, and I guess it's so many women that it's a bigger, uh, bigger pool. But the women here got their stuff together for the most part. The biggest donkey of the day has to be Lemon. Why is Lemon the biggest donkey of the day? Lord Jesus, why is Lemon the biggest donkey of the day? What happened? Why is Lemon the biggest donkey of the day? So somebody said Lemon is the biggest donkey of the day. Why is he the biggest donkey of the day? What's up, Itsy Bitsy? What's up? You know, people dislike Lemon for many reasons. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out why he the donkey of the day. Some people some people don't like Lemon because they think he's ineffective and he lets people run over him, but he's passive aggressive. Other people don't like Lemon because they think he's sneaky and he try to put people up, but yet put this good guy image up. So a lot of people have some disdain for Lemon. But let me see what y'all saying. I would say Lemon. I don't think he's going to last much longer. He's going to be the cause of his own demise. Okay, Kim. Why you feel that way? So J Dunn posted on her community wall. Struck me. Yep, we talked about that, Gubs girl. We sure did. Lemon is the biggest donkey of the day, or donkey for coming out all his moms he has back while drunk. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. He's too young for this. Seriously, not interested. Oh Lord. So baby, they really coming at Lemon. Y'all don't think it's any other donkeys? Baby, they really coming at the Lemon today. And see, I really can't. The only thing I would say about Lemon is that I don't think he's funny and I don't think he's entertaining. I thought he was funny and entertaining with Sir King, and for some reason, I knew he would do well in the beef sector because when you usually come from another person, you usually do well. And I think he would have done well, but he falls prey. This is what I think. I think he falls prey to the people, and this is what I tell people: you can't take this thing seriously. And if you sit here fighting with your moderators, fighting with everybody, and you letting these people get to you and so on and so forth, you won't make it. And I think that he takes this stuff personally and takes it on the chest. And I think that that's a lot. And to top it off, you drinking all the time. I don't think that drinking is a good mix. I think you already have to have your mind strong and your focus strong while you're in the beef sector. But to add alcohol or any other mind altering substances, it's a recipe for disaster here. My feeling. He doesn't mind. He doesn't stand on business, and he's an alcoholic. The alcoholic problem. Okay, ooh, y'all said the man is an alcoholic. My God, Lemon will be okay. Nah, Itsy Bitsy. I know you like Lemon, but Lemon drinks a lot, and I don't think we need to. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Itsy Bitsy, and this is why I have a problem. You should never be drinking and getting in a car. Never. You shouldn't even give the illusion that you've drank and getting behind the wheel. And that's really irresponsible. So, if nothing else, you know, he's young. But again, it is never okay to be drunk or to have drank and get behind the wheel. Pastor Good morning. Please stop. Well, why are you upset that Brian may think that happy life is cute and that's some competition? I mean, you got a man, Queen Tulsa. I don't understand how you get a husband and you fighting for men out here. Are you for the streets? Are you virtually for the street? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. So, Itsy Bitsy, I know you like lemon, and I don't have a problem with lemon either. But what I do have a problem with is the drinking and getting behind the wheel. Now, I asked people who the donkey of the day was, and everybody said lemon. So, I mean, I'm sorry, it may not, you may like him, but people say he the donkey of the day. So, you know, and let me say this too, Itsy Bitsy. Any publicity is better than none. For the mere fact they think he the donkey of the day, it's still helping him out, believe it or not. So, I'm just saying. Well, in time, I hope it's not too late. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all lemonettes continue to coddle your little boy. Yeah, y'all really need to help him with that alcoholism. That's really bad, and that's on the real. That's bad when you bring stuff like that into the YouTube sphere because it seems like it's a real serious habit. And if y'all want that boy around, you need to say, baby, you need to stop all that drinking because your liver is telling you to stop. Your liver is telling you to stop. So I think we need to look at those things as well. You ain't jealous, Queen Tulsa. Oh Lord, Zorro said misunderstood his donkey other day for supporting Trump while claiming to be black Latino. Okay, somebody said misunderstood as the donkey other day. Lemon said he would resto daughter. Who? When Nash asked him, he said one comment. Hmm, my God, baby, it's a lot of things going on. I didn't know all of that was going on. See, and I don't watch him. So y'all talking about Resto? I could tell you. I don't even know who Resto is. See, I'm being. I don't even know who Resto is. I don't even go over there that much. I'm reading y'all comments. Okay, well, yeah. Let me tell y'all something. Most people who are benefiting from you, they won't tell you. They won't tell you because again, they want to stay in the bed. Let me tell you something. Yeah, that people know Whitney Houston was doing drugs, but long as she can get on that stage and sing, they knew they were gonna get paid. Hey, it is what it is. You remember when people gave me a hard time? Okay, but I'm not drinking. And what y'all don't understand is, I said when you add substance abuse with the rigors of YouTube, I think it's a recipe for disaster. But itsy bitsy people gonna talk about him because a they don't like him. They don't think he's standing on business. And I mean, you're a supporter, and you have every right to support. I just think that he needs to stop drinking because it's never right. I don't care who you are. I don't care how influential you think you are. It is never right to get behind a wheel and after drinking. Now, all of that other stuff about lemon, no big whoop. Let people say whatever, blah blah yada yada. But you don't get in a car to go get food or anything else inebriated. It's wrong. As soon as he hits somebody or do something that could be irreparable, cause irreparable damages, then everybody like, oh, I told him. No, you don't drink and get behind a wheel. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So whatever them people saying, they have a right because that's why they think he donkey of the day. But I'm saying you never get behind a wheel drunk or even the influence. I mean, even the appearance of it. That's all I'm saying. So I don't excuse that. I don't excuse that's inexcusable. And that's what I'm trying to say. So whether people like me or I held on in there or not, that don't matter. I ain't never got behind no wheel drunk. It's hard enough driving sober. Can you imagine drunk? And a lot of people are concerned with his drinking. That's all I'm saying. SK said Lemon has some sealed criminal record. Well, baby, if he can get it sealed, then he good. Baby, if he can get it sealed, he good. Baby, I was in jail for, according to Dovey, I was in jail for 3 years and they can't find the records. Baby, I'm real good. I mean, if Dovey's story is true, if Dovey's story is true, baby, I'm real good. But what I'm trying to say is Lemon has an issue with drinking, and I think that drinking is a problem. That's all I'm saying. The drinking is an issue. You don't get behind a wheel drunk or buzzed. Okay, what's that y'all saying? I heard about the sealed document. Well, it's sealed. I don't know. It's sealed. I don't know. It's sealed. I don't know. It's sealed, baby. So, what's up, Just Stroller? So, NCBC, that's all I'm saying. Now, you can defend them on the other stuff. Go defend them on, XYZ. But he did Ron P wrong. Ron P did not deserve all of that. Okay? Ron P did not deserve that. Baby, you know what? I think the breast has the most meat, but you got to be very careful with the breast because it can dry out really quickly. And the breast is very tricky. Because it has such a density of meat, you can undercook it. So you gotta know how to work. I think the thigh is flavorful. The thigh. Now the chicken wing is cute. I just don't like that little tip part. And I'm not. And people love that wing. And I think the wing is cute. The drum. I like the drum part of the wing. I don't like the flats. I like the drums. So when I go to the buffalo wing people, I get the drums. I don't like the flats. I don't like the flats. See, some people like them flats. They want to chew on them bones. I'm not a bone chewer. I'm not a bone chewer. Mm-mm. How did Sir King expose Lemon and drag him? Oh my God, Vivian, why they shrank him? Fry that chicken. Fry that chicken. Fry that chicken. You better fry that chicken. Fry that chicken. Fry that chicken. You hear me? Everybody want a piece of my chicken, southern fried chicken finger. You hear me? Everybody want a piece of my chicken, southern fried chicken finger. I got my hands, I got my pan. I'm gonna fry this chicken in this pan. Okay? Where my hot sauce? I don't want no ketchup. Baby, that goes out to Miss Peaches. Fry that chicken from where Miss Peaches from? Shreveport. She's the one who featured Blaylock Beauty School, where you can go for $25 a week and get your certification. I think Blaylock might have gone up, but anyway, give Miss Peaches a shout out. Fry that chicken. I think that came out in the 90s or the early 2000s. You like the breast? Yep. You like the dark meat? Yep. You like the thigh? Yep. You like the breast? Yep. Yep. You like the wine? Yep. You like, huh? Come on, they had that thing together. Fry that chicken was hot, okay? Baby, fry that chicken was hot. Oh, Rainy Bo talking all about that technical stuff. She's so technical. She's very technical. She's in that technical stuff, that computer stuff, that IT AI stuff. Come on, Rainy Bo. Anyway, um, child, B sector scared of J Dunn. She put it on her little community wall saying that she was striking people. We saw it on her community wall. We saw it on her community wall. Yep, we see what she doing. You created a monster from a shy country girl. Y'all created a monster. Okay, they go to like. So everybody say the donkey of the day is lemon by a resounding, you know, and then somebody said the donkey of the day is somebody else. So, but let me say this, y'all. Beans the donkey. How you say Beans is the donkey? This is a new donkey. Why do you say Beans is the donkey of the day? Now, I will say, people work together until they can't work together no more. And then people start working against each other. Because anybody who working with Jay Dunn, you know you're going to have issues in the end. So you better get a good exit strategy. That's all I got to say. Have a good exit strategy. Okay, Itsy Bitsy, she the donkey. Itsy Bitsy said Jay Dunn is the donkey of the day for going around striking people's shells. See how it works, Itsy Bitsy? Anybody can be the donkey. Hell, I could be the donkey of the day. I'm sure I have been for some people. I'm just saying. I don't know where Octavius at. I ain't been looking for him. I don't know where he is. Sir King called Lemon a fruitcake and said he's always know he was. He said Lemon was so nice. That's why. That sounds like a little scorn. It sounds like a little jealousy and scorn there. She's been fighting with everybody. Lemon, okay. Baby, let me tell you about that Sir King and that lemon thing. Baby, Sir King loved some lemon, okay? Baby,
Oh,
he
that's
fought
right.
for lemon. He fought for lemon. He was, I mean, very, and now lemon, let me say this. Now lemon is more popular than Sir King has ever been. Sir King has really not been liked and popular in the sector. Really, avatars. He's the Avatar Nation group. So Lemon has gotten to be much more popular than Sir King. So a lot of this stuff comes from envy and jealousy, I believe, to be honest. Because all of a sudden now Lemon is gay, but yet y'all worked in such close proximity, and he was your right hand man, and you would give your left thigh, your left tooth for him, and now all of a sudden he bad. Child, bye. What's up, Queen Tulsa?
Hey, no, I think that you're right on it. You got an echo past it. I think it's your car.
It may be, but because I'm in here, so I'll go on mute. But yeah,
Okay. No, I was just gonna say, today is a fabulous day. It's just so interesting that all these content creators that were on their high horse, now they're being sat down. And I think that it's a shift, and I think that they need to really realize that they don't run the show. Y'all don't run the show. Y'all might be getting the numbers and all that, but you don't run the show. And I just feel like y'all have the opportunity. Y'all have these big crowds and stuff, and y'all need to learn to take advantage of that. Like stop playing in people's faces because it's some of us content creators out here that are smaller. That would love to have those numbers and would love to cater to those subscribers. And y'all need to take a look at what's really going on. This is a business, right? As much as y'all say, well, I don't care, this, that, and the third, you're gonna miss the money. And guess what? All good things come to an end. So I just say get it while the getting is good. What are your thoughts, Pastor?
Well, I just see what it is, and I think Sir King is really hypocritical. First of all, people are good when you are with them. People are good when they are in the forefront and you on the side. So as long as Lemon was Ed McMahon to his Johnny Carson, he was okay with that. He was okay with that. But then when somebody starts to strike out, say like a Joan Rivers, then we get upset, then we get pissed off. So now we want to share all of Lemon's deep, dark, dirty secrets, and I knew he was gay all the time and all of that. And again, it looks bad on you because at the end of the day, you knew this, and how does it make you look then? Because it's like, okay, you knew, according to you. So it comes off as bitter. It comes off as I'm piling up on him because everybody's piling up on him. Now, my thing is, people think he the donkey of the day because of some stuff he did. I think he the donkey of the day because you never get behind a wheel and drive. Those are my thoughts. However, I can see Sir King getting upset because Lemon has exceeded what he's ever done. And you can't tell me that man don't feel some kind of way. And let me say this: most people who have children want their children to do better than they did. They really push for their children to do better. But then you have those parents who are very narcissistic and they don't want their kids to do any better than they did. And I think this is where we come up with Sir King. I laugh at him because I don't watch him, but they say he is always talking about me. They say he always have my name in his title. And I just don't give him that play like that, but I just think he's that type of person. I mean, honestly. What do you think, Tolson?
I agree. I mean, I mean, to be fair, Lemon has shown his face. He has come around people. Sir King is still an avatar. So really, when we talk about the advancement as far as like connecting and getting out there and networking with other content creators and other people, Lemon stepped out of his shell and went on that trip. Now, what he did on that trip was nefarious, but the people get to put a face with a name. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts?
And you know what? He said that he's not jealous. Okay, then stop mentioning the people that if it wasn't for you, there would be no lemon. Okay, okay, that's great. But again, that's spoken like a narcissist. I mean, the bottom line is, um, yeah, I just think that you got some issues with the man. And I saw how he moved when people started piling up on Lemon and stuff. Let me say this. So Rodney came and Rodney was over here. Rodney was a mod over here. Rodney became a larger content creator. And if Rodney exceeds and gets bigger, I'm not jealous of Rodney. I mean, I'm glad that I had some part to say, hey, go be a content creator, but I'm not jealous of him. But the thing is, I'm not sitting here kicking. So when Rodney be and all of that stuff, you don't see me over here kicking Rodney in the shin and kicking him in the teeth because, again, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might say, why you begging people for your ranch and all of that stuff because, again, I'm serious about that. You should never be begging these folks for their ranch. That ranch don't got no power, but you don't see me kicking Rodney in the back. And even if Rodney's not with the Ryder Lives and he's hanging with Ness, you still don't see me kicking Rodney in the back.
No, but if
You
anything,
know, now what I will say is, Rodney, I told you ain't no friends on YouTube, but I'm not saying, oh, I knew Rodney was this and Rodney was that, and he ain't, because it seems like he's going after that man, and yet you sat with that man, sat next to him, and that man was your co-host, and all of a sudden you putting your back on his neck. I mean, your feet on his neck, and you think it's cute. So that's my thoughts. But hey, he say he ain't jealous, but I mean, with friends like him, who needs an enemy? I'm going on mute.
well, see, the thing is, I agree. It does feel like a jealousy because, like you said, when Lemon have his hard times or when people are piling up, Sir King, he either shows up or he strikes up that live and he goes on and on and on. And it does seem like, he is jealous of Lemon. He does have the traction. Lemon. Oh, so Sir King he felt good the other day because he lured people over with deception, having them thinking that he's got this whole story about Lemon's brother and he was going to do a breakdown, but really it was a cash grab. And I feel like when you do those cash grabs like that, then you push people away even more. So now people are gonna want to see what Lemon has to say. And so when you say, who are they going to choose? They're going to choose Lemon. Thank you, Sir King, for your help. But
Like I said, you all, and when it comes to Lemon, I think Lemon is Lemon's worst enemy. I don't think is Jay Dunn. I think Lemon is his worst enemy. And I think the alcohol has really um, hindered Lemon from really taking that channel where it needs to go. It's a simple method. Just have people on your platform and have them talk, and you just moderate and sit there. It's easy. But the problem comes in when they're not the right people and you're drunk or you're going to do XYZ and they're ruining your channel. They really don't like you, but they'll pretend because there's no friends on YouTube, and then they'll come up here and do all of that crazy foolishness. So I think Lemon is Lemon's worst enemy in this case. It's not Jay Wilson. It's not Sir King. It's none of these people. It's Lemon. And until Lemon gets sober and start taking his channel seriously and treating it like a business, then it's going to continue to be this way. But again, that's his channel. So I can't tell him how to run his channel. I'm just observing what I see. As far as Sir King is concerned, though,
people
you
be
know, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, Pastor. People be saying like, "Oh, you be preaching this, that, and the third," but really, what you be laying out is some gems, and you let us know this. Like you said, you doing a new format. All the extra is not going to be done over here and things like that. So
Correct.
I just feel like if they had changed their format instead of trying to make a funny out of it and making content out of it, they wouldn't be in the predicament that they are in, and they would be live at this current time.
Mm. Well, like I said, I don't know Sir King personally. I don't even have anything against Sir King. I don't watch him. I do know that whenever something is going on or something is said, it's usually through his mouth. I don't spend time to watch people who I don't like. Even when I tried to watch him, he wasn't funny. And I guess that's why I guess Lemon has taken his kind of format in a sense. And I don't know. I'm not with that type of humor or that brand of humor. Some people are. Some people like the piano ratchet. Wait till something happen. We fight Jerry Springer type of stuff, and so that's great. But I'm just not with it. I just think that in Sir King Lemon's case, you know, I made him, and it does seem like a little hurt there. Whereas, I expected my folk to go and be in the sector and make some contributions. I wish some of them would have done better and made better decisions with their contributions, but hey, they're still here. It is what it is. Tulsa, you told everyone you believe Lemon has a house like, oh Lord, and
Why would
is he a business eye?
again?
SK Link, do they? So somebody said you two faced it, girl.
You know what, Pastor? They always keep trying to put that on me. Whoever that is, Like you need to go find you something to do. Why don't y'all go and talk to Tracy and to ask her what is her beef with Lemon? Okay, one minute she praises him and the next minute she against him. Girl, I never said that. I don't care about that man. That man, whatever he got going on over there, that is his business. If he does, he does. If he don't, he don't. It's none of my business, and I don't. Frankly, I don't give a damn.
Okay. And that's when the lights went out in
We both
Georgia.
gonna die.
I know for myself. So, but you all, like I said, I don't pay enough attention to these people to really care. We're talking about it because I guess this is what y'all watch. So, I don't know. You all, to be honest, I thought I would be out and gone by right now. To be honest, I thought my channel would be like poof because I'm not really focusing in and looking at these people. But people are telling me we're tired of the same old plays. We're tired of the stuff. You tired of this stuff. Da 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 da. And I guess people come over here. Wee Ling said you said that was Lemon's lover that died.
I did
Ooh.
say that that was his lover that died. I don't think that he's crying over his brother. I think that it's a loved one. I mean, I think
But
that
they said that Lady Dimples proved that was that boy's brother by even getting the gravesite and obituary. They say Tootie was that man's brother.
well, I still feel like he did. He's still grieving some man. I don't know if it's
But
Shaquille.
now, let me say this though. You have moved that goalpost though. See, this is why I be telling folks you cannot move that goalpost because again, thanks to Lady Dimples and her doxology spirit, she found the gravesite and found out that that man was telling the truth about the brother and all of that stuff and grieving. And then somebody
Okay,
came out and said that man had a lover, and I'm like, well, what is your? See, this is the thing though.
but
Until y'all can give me some paperwork, until you all can give me a picture or something, I got problems with that because again, it moves the goalpost.
I got all the
And
receipts right here. Okay, yeah, he's grieving his brother, but then he's grieving his relationship with Shaquille. So where's the lie? This
oh,
man
geez.
sat up there and he wanted to protect this man, only to get him there to violate him and extort him and to push him out the closet. Like, come on now. He's
Mhm.
not only grieving his brother, but he's grieving that relationship. I think that Lemon does kind of feel a certain type of way because Shakim is actually not a bad guy. When he's not on his trolling, he's not a bad guy.
Yeah, but I think it took it really far to say. I don't think Lemon is grieving Shakim. I think Lemon is mad because it didn't go where it should have went, and it exposed him. And I think that it's turned into a whole lot of mess. And maybe it was a storyline, and that's the problem. You don't really know what's fiction or fact with these people because they do these storylines, and so they could be planning our face now. But I don't know. I don't know, but I think the brother is real. I think the boy's brother is dead, and I don't think that the lover thing is valid. I would go to say that the friend who he was at, the skinny, light skinned boy who had no shirt on, I would even go with that because Lemon was in that boy's house and he ain't had no shirt on. But again, we saw that visually. We saw him there. So, but even with that, he said that that wasn't his lover, that was his good friend. I mean, I'm just saying, because
But
y'all be
Pastor,
moving goalposts, y'all be doing a lot of stuff.
no,
Go ahead.
check my rap sheet. When it comes to Simon, I told y'all Simon was with the shits. When I told y'all about these other dudes, they was with the shit. I told y'all about Lemon, he was with the shit. He got grinder on his phone. I know my people. Okay, I know my people, and it's nothing against them, and it's not. I'm not saying what them being.
Let me say this. I think Lemon has gotten caught into some situations that is really quite dubious. And the dubious one, I do believe that Lemon is same gender loving. I do believe that Lemon like men. I believe that. I believe that. And I believe
But
that the
when I
men
tell
hanging around, I do believe that the men hanging around Lemon, I believe some of them like men too. They can appear and act like they say they straight, but I truly believe that they like men as well. But there are some things that I've seen that I can say, I know he liked men because of this, and this. Because there are some things that straight men would never have or do or say. And I mean, so the things that I know. My thing is I don't just go ahead and blurt them all out. I'm like Mary, I ponder those things. I ponder those things. And then but far as the lover and stuff, he could have had one, but yeah, yeah. Now, if you say that man who was in the picture when he was in his phone and that man picture came up and popped up, yeah, but again, we don't know. That's all.
But see, this is the
But see,
thing.
this
We,
is the
we're
thing.
not tripping, and we're not saying that there's anything wrong with it. But my thing is, don't be on here trying to act like you into the women and you out here doing other things. See, that's what I have a problem with. Just keep it 100. It's some women out here that wouldn't mind dating a bisexual man. We are in 2025. Like, come on out and just because I didn't feel like it was appropriate for him to kick Shakim out the closet whether people knew Shaquem was or not, I feel like it's these people's story. But when you get malicious and I get on the case, then I'm gonna push you out the closet.
Now, let me say this about what you just said now. And I know Tulsa is messy, but I am going to say this. Um, it was wrong of Lemon to do that. And this is why I knew, like, when Lemon also said that he had set Mama Fifi to fight um, Pizarro, I just knew. I'm like, this man is sneaky. This man is using that I'm a good dude type of stuff to really hide a sinister side to himself. I mean, even picking at how Lolo walk, I'm like, I'm like, he's not nice. He's not nice. He plays this role and he wants to be, but he's really not. And I just think people get caught up into that gullible, goofy, big guy type of field, and I don't go for it. I don't go for it. I think that goofy is a cover. I think gullible and silly acting is a cover. But I do think the alcohol is a hindrance, and that's my thought. So I'm going on mute.
Yeah, well, when it comes to alcohol, this is my thing. These people, they always complaining, oh, well, he cussed me out. He did this and he did that. Guess what? And he's going to do it again tomorrow. Why are you sitting up here complaining about something that he does all the time? What you're complaining about is what we see all the time. You are going to a virtual bar. When you go into a virtual bar, what do you expect? You expect for a showdown at one point in time because somebody didn't have too much liquor in their system and they can't hold it. And so it's going to be a fight at one point or another on that live, right? And then you got all these people like dragons. Okay, now she's controversial. You want her to be in a challenge, but you want this woman to be a judge, but she can't stop running her mouth. You can't. She can't stop running her mouth.
And
People
that is
like
true.
it.
I saw Dragons run him down on Nest Channel when Dimples was there. You were on that panel when Dragons came on there. So it was you, Nest, and Dimples. And Dragons had come over because I guess Lemon didn't get her any attention that she was craving. So I guess she said, I get it from Nest, and then I'm going to drag Lemon. And that's exactly what she did. And I never forget, Dimples said, that's right. She said, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. I'm like, Dimples, girl, please, you ain't celebrating her. You just as messy. You just over there, and you just happy because she anti lemon right now, but she'll be back in lemon face again. And I just think that's problematic. But yeah, I would want her to be a judge. And but again, they like strife, they like controversy. Has Jay
But
Dunn
that's a
been back
different
on this
thing.
channel? Has Jay Dunn been back on this channel since she struck it, or
Uh,
tried to porn bomb it?
no, not that I
No.
know of.
Okay, that's a change.
Yeah, that is a change. But at the end of the day, like I said, y'all know what y'all going for. Stop complaining about it. If you're gonna complain, just stay at home. Just turn your channel to. I mean, just change the channel. You know. But when you go over there, you might as well get ready for it. You get ready for the men. They gonna talk about you. They gonna drag you. Get ready for the men protecting the men. Get ready for the mods to go ahead and start blocking and doing what they want to do, because Catherine said that the mods pay him to cuss these people. Well, I think it was either her or Queen Sanity said that they pay him.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The girls are saying, yeah, Jada been back up there since then. Let me tell you something. Baby, it ain't no victims, it's volunteers. Somebody just porn bombed you and pretty much said they trying to gut your channel and you letting them up there still. Let me say this. Rico did not get back on my channel for a whole year probably. And I don't know. Anyway, hey, it is what it is. Y'all do what y'all got to do. Yeah, hey. But see, this is what I'm saying. It's about the money. It's about the money. I guess they need Jay Dunn. I guess they want Jay Dunn up there. Anybody who has the capacity to do that to you, baby, you want that. You must not want your channel. I'm on mute.
Well, it definitely seems like they don't want it, or they just, I mean, just stuck on stupid. And I could see why Sir King would get frustrated with Lemon, because it's like, dude, you don't see the play. But Lemon pissed a lot of people off, just like Ness pissed a lot of people off, just like these other individuals. And shout out to Queen 88 for coming over here and
Well,
being.
how has Ness and Lemon and these people pissed the folk off? What? Give me some examples of how they pissed the people off.
Well, I want to say with Lemon, he's in disrespected women. He's in disrespected supporters and subscribers. Even when they like send like super stickers or super chats, sometimes he don't read them. Ness, she disrespects her panelists, and I've been up there a few times where she gets so aggressive. She starts calling you stupid bitches and shut up bitches and things like that. So they don't respect the people that come by. And even if somebody isn't on the panel and they come by and support, baby, a like and a view is still a coin in your pocket. So it's like
Yeah,
they don't.
I don't go over there anymore because my thing is, if I drop in the chat, then I'm spying on her. I'm like, girl, I'm just dropping in the chat. It's not that deep. Or if I go on the channel, then it's some pointed shade she tries to throw. And the last time I went over to her channel, she got cussed out. They tried to triple team me, her and Teddy Riley, baby mama, and little short stack tried to attack me, and they all got cussed out. So I don't go over there no more. But oh, I saw that line up from the door, and I don't go over there either. And let me say that she comes over here, and again, you always have to be on your p's and q's with her. Because she's always trying to throw some shade. I really appreciate that we had that conversation about her stint at the place at the deliverance, whatever they call that place. Hallelujah, salvation and
Praise the
glory,
Lord.
praise hallelujah in Jesus' name, wherever she went, and that was really good. And I really enjoyed that conversation. And I would like to have conversations like that with Ness, but Ness has a trigger that she tries to be shady, and then you catch her shade. And don't get me wrong, it's okay to be funny and all of that stuff, but so again, she comes over to my platform because I'm not always on that trying to do that with everybody. But when you do that to me, I'm a clock back. But
But
everybody is
Pastor
different.
Devon, when she come over here, she always on good turns. Like she'll be like, "Hey, Pastor," and she start off cool, and then she'll just flip, just like out of the blue.
She's done it a couple of times, but like I said, the last time she came over, it was really cool, and people enjoyed that aspect of her telling her story, and they really enjoyed it because they saw us interact without all of the foolishness. But sometimes it's hard to do that. I mean, Brian is back, and I mean, I'm gonna give Brian some banter, but baby, when folk get crazy, I get crazy too. That's all. So anyway, it is what it is. It's entertainment to me, and I try to keep it that way. And I really don't take folks seriously. I do what I gotta do. I enjoy what I do, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Pastor,
Yeah.
you don't play with these people. I try not to. I try to keep it as cool as possible until I can't. That's why I usually mute people to let you know you're being muted. So you need to chill out. And then once people get a little crazier, that's when I go ahead and drop them and kick them off. I at least try to give you a chance. I really do. I really try to give people a chance.
hmm But
Mhm.
remember
But
the other
remember the other.
that I was, switching up my content and stuff. Like I don't have time to be arguing back and forth. Like I'm on here, I'm gonna have fun while I'm here. This is a place for me to just let it all out. But some people they just they have ulterior motives, and just be careful where you're going and be careful what you're listening to, child. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. You know, don't make a big fuss about it. Yes, the train is out. Listen here, it's a beautiful day here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Today is Friday, May 23rd. The current year is 2025. We are at 8 o'clock a.m. at the top of the hour Central Time. Traffic is not heavy today. It's very smooth. Traffic is going definitely amazing on I-244 and 412. So if you're going east, make sure you keep your eyes on the road. The sun is not out yet, but
Okay.
okay.
Okay. We hear you. Look, we hear you, traffic. We hear you, traffic. Okay.
The traffic jam.
But man, we hear you, traffic, Miss Traffic. We see you. My God, today.
But you know what?
They
That's
try.
why I love it over here. We
Y'all
have
seen is that they tried to jump me, girl. They tried to jump me. Okay,
what type of
they
jumping
tried to
in.
jump me. Well, when I had went over that shot, all I wanted to do was show my little hat. Okay, my little Abner hat. So I said, let me come on over here and show my little hat, and then I'm gonna move on. Baby, then Ness tried to get really janky with me because she was asking a question about being a bottom or top, and I'm like, well, I'm not sleeping with you, so it shouldn't really matter because I'm not sleeping with you. You're not a love interest of mine. That's what I said. Maybe she continued. I cussed her the hell out. And then Domarine Dory, who I didn't know was Domarine Dory at the time, told me to shut up. And then I cussed her out. She
Well,
got it, baby.
no,
I put her in the headlock. And then here comes Shakim. I popped him in his gums, and we went right on. And I left it, baby. I left that place, but baby, you was not gonna do it. Baby, I was cussing. And then Dory told me, I'm so disappointed. You don't tell me to shut up. Oh no, you don't tell me to shut up, and you know I don't like you anyhow. So again, it was all over. It was downhill from then. No, don't play with me. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. Play with your mammy. Don't play with me.
in that
But
order.
that was a little bit that and that was the last time I went back over there. And I won't go back over there. I will not click that link because again, when you do that kind of stuff, you only have to tell me twice and I'm done. And I was done. I mean, because it doesn't serve me to go over there to make money for you for stupid stuff. Now, I don't have a problem with making people money, but not at my expense. You're not gonna make money off of me, not at my expense. Not no, not at the expense of my dignity. Oh hell no. And so that's why I don't go over there. And if I have anything to say, I can come over to my platform and say it. That's how I feel.
And that's why
So
you
that's why you.
because you said, Queen Tulsa, you on the panel, they get, it gets a little rough. Okay, you can't say your piece, then jump off that panel and go over there and strike up your live and do your own commentary at your own channel. That's why you have it. And you know what? A lot of people they get mad at me because I come over here and I be bragging about you, but I'm like, Jay Wilson is actually a nice guy. He's a fabulous teacher. And if you listen to him, you'll learn some nuggets, but they so judgmental. That's the problem. They are
I
so.
think people can learn a lot of things from a lot of these content creators, like Spill It Boy, like Lady Nika. You can learn a lot of things from a lot of people if you want to. Because I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people.
And even
Queen
like with me
Tulsa,
and
I'm a
Billboard.
Queen Tulsa. Take over for a quick minute, Queen Tulsa. I got to do something. Take over for a quick minute.
Okay. Yeah, and even me and Spiller Boy, we just that's commentary. We are entertainers out here. None of this stuff is personal. I enjoy having a good time. I love old nasty piece of banter. Yes. Uh-huh. Hey, Coffee Beans, how you doing? You said Kiki told Alf that Octavius did what? Octavius used to speak highly of her, but he was doing so only for YouTube clout. Now Alf thinks that Octavius want her. Octavius used to drag Alf for filth. Oh no, honey. Oh wow. We got Miss Catherine in here. Hey, Miss Catherine, how you doing? I ain't gonna say your name, but hey, how you doing? You know who you is. Hey y'all. Hypnotic, hey, how you doing? You said now daughter, baby. And again, no friends on YouTube. Do Jesus, Lord have mercy. The law is for the lawless. I'll make the darkness light. You ain't my daddy in passive voice. You ain't my daddy. Okay, get into it. Hey. You said yes, Kim, Pastor is hilarious. Yeah, honey, we just over here just, just kicking it. This is what I like to do. They was trying to separate me and Pastor from each other. I'm glad I didn't let them do that. They kept just trying to get up into my head. Oh, we don't care about you. Oh, this and that. And honey, what did y'all think this was? We have a good time. This is our lovely. He has his own morning show. I just come over here and I just contribute. And the people love us together. They love our little funny banter with each other. Hmm. Yes, we got Taylor made up in the building. We got Ava. Plus, we got A y'all, 305, Perfume Puss. Uh huh. Okay, I see y'all. All right. You said hypnotic touch, hit escape, hit it escape, just kicking it. Yep. And that's all we do. Vivian is trying to find her drone. Anybody know where to get a good drone from? You said Rainbow. What is a good price point for a drone? Anybody know a good price point for a drone? And this is for like inside and outside purposes, right? You said day and night. I guess you want to play it day and night. Don't let them stop you, and that's what I love. You have your own mind, period. And you know it. Yeah, when they was trying to get in between me and this man, I'm like, girl, y'all is tripping. I just knew it was a cold thing. But you know what? Now they all scattering around like roaches. See, they was all over there. They was all over there in each other's faces, he, and ha ha. And now they all looking silly. Can't go live. Hmm. Now y'all about to have to crank those backup channels up, honey. Okay. So Rainy says VF 200 on the average. Now she's looking for something good and sturdy where she can drive it in a day and at night. Catherine says I think a good drone would cost either 200 or 300. Vivian, my oldest son has one, a big squirrel. Oh, Peter Panda Killer says I fly drones. What is your price range? That's exactly okay. He said all F does is lie. He said he was going to St. Louis to see his invisible Buddhist mom. You know what? I'm not even about to play with y'all because child, for limits competition, she wanted him to do it in June, child. Honey, June is right around the corner. Honey, Monday is Labor Day. I mean, Memorial Day. Okay. The new DJI Mini 4 Pro flies at night. I have a 3. Rainy, I will check in with you after I pick it up. And you know what, Miss Vivian, check and see the reviews on it. I was actually okay. Catherine says I was actually told that once you receive a strike or a flag, that you're not supposed to go live for 7 days. And the backup channel is not supposed to be used for that. Really? Oh wow. Child. Hey Rainy. Okay, Rainy said she will. Yeah. So I'll be going live here at about 8:30, y'all. I'll be doing it on my main channel. I'm just gonna give a little bit of commentary on Alf and Ness because the girls need to be stopped. The girls are not well, honey. The girls are not well, and they out here playing. They out here playing on these people's internet, and they out here flagging instead of doing commentary. These are supposed to be adults, and they over here acting like children, getting their channel struck. You on punishment for a week. Okay, y'all, hold on. You said Pastor pretty much the only solid OG on here, so that's why I stay over here. Yeah, that's why I come here. Y'all think I'm stupid. Hypnotic said that's what people use their backup page for to go live when they can't go live on their main page. I know I do. Mm-hmm. Have a great day, all. Off to lay on the couch. Y'all, Vivian then went over there and laid on the couch, honey. Or a Hubson Zeno Mini Pro. Hypnotic, I was told it is called Serum, Serum Venting. Okay. He said, yes, I'm always here for commentary on Alf and Michael Clark Duncan. James Evans. All right now. Oh, child, we got some fans up in here today. We said it's against the guidelines. Technically, you are still the person who violated resuming activity under a different page is debated. But it happens all the time as long as they abide by rules. Oh, we don't like you. Okay, girl. Well, you know what you can do. One, two, three. He said, keep your head above water, making a way when you can. Temporary layoffs, good times, easy credit rip offs, good times, scratching, surviving, good times, hanging and jiving, good times. Stop telling lies. We love Quintos over here. Period. We just be having a good old time. Y'all, it feels so good. Y'all can hear the cars and stuff going by, but it feels so good out here. Having me a cup of coffee. I'm about to go grocery shopping when Pastor comes back. I like to do my grocery shopping early in the morning. I don't like to be around a lot of people. And if you go early in the morning, they have like this sensory time, for people that maybe autistic or something like that. So they have no noises and the lights aren't just bright and stuff. So I like to go around that time where it's quiet. I can get in there, focus, you know, circumventing. Yes. Okay. Yes. Pastor, come on back now. I'm ready to go grocery shopping. Me and my babies, we gonna go to the park today. They are out of school. Yesterday was their last day. So I told them that we were gonna spend the day together and go hang out at this beautiful park. I don't know if they want to wait until it heats up because it is like a man-made beach there. It's called the Tulsa Gathering Place. If y'all want to look it up, look up the Tulsa Gathering Place. I believe they spent like $40 million on it, and it's free. Like you can go canoeing. I believe you can go fishing. They have koi fish. They have koi fish there. The park is just so beautiful, you all. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's called the Gathering Place. It's a park here in Tulsa. And if you guys ever come here, You said on my way grocery shopping too to get ribs. Oh yes. So you be doing your grocery shopping. Do you usually do your grocery shopping in the morning? The gathering place. Girl, when I tell y'all this, oh my goodness, this
Hey,
this
what's up? I'm back.
hey.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. I don't care if it's McDonald's. I don't care. I hate poor customer service. So I'm at McDonald's because I'm getting my egg McMuffin, my coffee. You know what I'm saying? What I usually do. And so I went on the inside of McDonald's today because it seemed like the drive-through is a long line, right? So I said, well, let me go on in here. So of course, you know, now McDonald's, you go inside and you punch everything up in the computer, right? So I punch things up in the computer. Now they don't. And again, I understand y'all trying to save money. So you know they don't have anybody at the cash registers anymore, except the person just comes and deliver your food. And if somebody is challenge or something, they can order their food, right? So I get it. So I order my food, pay for it, and I'm noticing that nobody ain't, saying, hey, your food ready, da da da. I'm just chilling, right? And so um a lady comes in and orders and her food comes up. And I ain't mad at her because again, it's not her fault because she ordered from the computer as well. And so the man wants to get short with me. I'm like, look, sir. I said, I'm not here to play games. I said, now, if y'all gonna have this setup, then this happened. I said, did you all get my order? Because number one, I did not get a receipt for this, but I know that I had paid for this. So I had to make him understand that, I understand. I said, but your customer service is falling because my thing is, I just wanted to know, did you get the order? Because it seemed like y'all taking a long time and I ain't seeing my food. So, baby, I just hate people. Just look. The only thing I ask you is, hey, did you all get my order? And now some of y'all have seen me on Sunday when I go get my little McDonald's on Sunday. I'm real cordial, kind to the people. But baby, if you want to set me off, you get spicy with me, and I'm asking you a simple question. Baby, it don't end well. It don't end well. That's all I need to say. Go ahead, Toaster.
Well,
It
is
don't
this the
end well.
McDonald's where the lady with
Huh?
I said, is this
I
the
said,
same
is this the
McDonald's where the lady would yell at you?
Oh no! This is a different Mac. But at least she was nice when I got up there. She just didn't know how to do the etiquette. And see, I could even deal with that. I'm like, no, no. But anyway, when she got up there, she was nice and everything. And the only reason why I went in because the line was long. And baby, I should have stayed up in the drive-through line because they were slow. Everything is getting towards the drive-through, but it's like screw the people who come in and eat inside or order inside. But anyway, that's me. Go ahead, Tulsa. What y'all talking about? Continue to talk about what you're talking about. I'm listening.
Oh, child. Nothing. I said I was about to go grocery shopping. I like to do my grocery shopping early in the mornings. Yes, honey. Go ahead, because the kids are out of school today. I was gonna take them to this park. It's called the Gathering Place. It's whenever you come, if you ever visit, go there. It's totally free. Like if you want to buy like ice cream and stuff like that, of course they have like places where you can buy stuff. But it's definitely family friendly. And I think they spent like millions. They have like a skate park, they have basketball courts. Like I said, you can go swimming, you can go canoeing, you can pretty much do it all over there. And it's only like minutes away from the house. I was
Okay,
gonna
I
give you a
love some Tulsa, baby. I love Tulsa over Oklahoma City any day.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got Guthrie Green, and actually Maya, the singer, was here just the other weekend. And I was just so mad at myself that I wasn't there, but I was doing some things behind the scene that were very much so well worth it. But yes, I said I am ready for the summer. My kids are going to be leaving for vacation here soon, so I'll really be able to get out there and make some moves. Hey, Z Sarah. He said those ribs be so tender, Ava, without pro boil. Parboiling them. Parboiling changes the taste to me. I never parboil my ribs. All right.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
listen.
look, Tulsa, I gotta go. I know you gotta go. I gotta go, girl. But we will talk. Thank you for holding it down while I was at this McDonald's, child, trying to just. All I wanted was my egg McMuffin and my coffee. That's all I wanted. That's all
That's
I
it.
wanted.
All
That's
right. I'll
it.
see you in a minute. Okay.
All right, y'all take care. Peace and love. Bye.